Hello, City of Perris. I'm Stephen Hale from the Clarence Muse Center in Perris, California, and welcome to the Weekly Update. Our top story today addresses some efforts made to reduce graffiti around the City of Perris. Graffiti is an ongoing issue within the city, and the Public Works Department is actively responding to calls for graffiti removal in the public right-of-way. There are two types of graffiti, gang-associated and tagging. Gang graffiti is a method for communicating a gang's claim on a particular area, while tagging is associated with tagging crews or individuals who tag their work as individual expression. Both types are illegal, reduce the beautification of our city, and degrade the quality of life for our community. So what do you do if you see someone tagging or if you come across an area that has been tagged? Well, you report it. Contact the graffiti hotline at 951-435-7215 to report graffiti and notify the proper departments for removal. For more information on graffiti removal throughout the City of Perris, visit cityofperris.org/graffiti. And the month of February is upon us, and the City of Perris is recognizing it as Black History Month. Black History Month is an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a time for recognizing their central role in U.S. history. And this history extends to us here in Perris, and specifically us here at Perris TV. Our namesake, Clarence Muse, is at the forefront of our thoughts this week. And last year, as PTV officially began, those of us here at PTV were proud to see our facility named in Muse's honor. For more information on the history of Clarence Muse, here's Karina Espinoza.
Keep on working with a smile, concentrate on things worth.
Clarence Muse, born on October 14, 1889, in Baltimore, Maryland, to Alexander Muse and Mary A. Kellum as Clarence Edward Muse. An actor best known for 1943's Shadow of a Doubt, 1979's The Black Stallion, and as an outspoken proponent for Black performers' favorable treatment. The first Black director of a Broadway show, and the first African American to star in a film. After high school, Muse earned a degree in international law from the Dickinson School of Law of Pennsylvania in 1911. Upset and insecure with the minimal opportunities available to Black lawyers, he went into show business. Muse appeared as an opera singer, a minstrel performer, and a vaudeville actor. He also composed songs, wrote plays, and short sketches, a pioneer in the Black theater movement. By the 1920s, Muse was acting in New York during the Harlem Renaissance with two Harlem theaters, Lincoln Players and Lafayette Players. Although his Hollywood film assignments generally confined him to stereotypes, Muse rose above those portrayals, fighting demeaning stereotypes for most of his career.
Watch old Bill in the first furlong. Do-da, do-da. Bet him to win and you can't go wrong. Amen. Oh, do-da day.
During World War II, Muse also served as a member of the Hollywood Victory Committee that arranged celebrity appearances overseas. He would also do hospital tours to entertain wounded soldiers. In 1973, Muse is inducted into the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame. Muse dies 4 days before the release of his final film, The Black Stallion, on October 13, 1979, in Perris, California, after suffering a cerebral hemorrhage. His legacy continues to live on at the City of Perris, the place he once called home. On February 13, 2020, the City of Perris honored Muse by naming its Perris TV studio and Information Technology Department building the Clarence Muse Center.
There's a kinship tonight that strikes here, that will live forever in my memory, something that only you and I can understand. Thanks. Good night.
Thanks, Karina. And keeping with our theme of recognizing Black artists for this month, we are honored to have one of our very own with an amazing success story. Serena Gilmore, a City of Paris employee and member of PTV, has released her own short film titled Love Triangle. Love Triangle is about January, a woman who was so sure of herself and in control of her life until everything went wrong. Pride comes before a fall, and poor decisions cause unforgivable pain to her long-term relationship. This pain snowballed into a tragic experience that she will never come back from. Perry is equally to blame in this horrific experience, but shockingly less remorseful. His reckless actions show January that you cannot play with someone emotionally and assume they will just allow it to slide. The story will grab you and have you wondering what will happen next all the way until the end. Written and directed by Gilmore, she first envisioned this project back in 2015 for a class assignment in film school. Now, more than 5 years later, Serena Gilmore has turned her dream into a reality. Love Triangle is available to watch on KP Media TV, so go check it out today. And now it's time for one of our favorite segments with our good friend Brad, who is here to talk about ongoing construction throughout the city. Brad?
Thanks, Stephen. The first item I'd like to talk about is the city's soon-to-be completed A Street Improvements project. This project, which is adjacent to California Military Institute, has widened A Street and has installed a traffic signal at the intersection of Highland Vista Way. Signal turn-on and project completion is scheduled for the next month. Another capital improvement project I'd like to give an update on is the ongoing improvements at the Perris Civic Center. This project was designed to improve the parking lot at the northern end of City Hall. Also part of this project is the relocation of the city's Animal Services Department, along with their kennel, which is moving from Harley Knox Boulevard to the City Hall campus. Construction is anticipated to be complete within the next month. Please contact the City Engineer's Office at 951-943-6504 with any questions or concerns. And now for a look at your 5-day forecast, here's Karina Espinoza with the weather.
Thanks, Brad. The temperature in Paris will stay relatively warm this week with highs in the 60s and 70s. The wind will pick up this week and blow mostly out of the north and northwest. Expect gusts Thursday and Sunday. Also expect cold temperatures overnight in the high 30s and into the following morning, so make sure and keep those jackets handy. Stay safe, Paris. Back to you, Stephen.
Definitely some windy days ahead, so keep those jackets close. Thank you, Karina. And finally today, more virtual services are coming to Paris residents, this time through our Development Services Department Building Division. Coming this spring, services through the Building Department will be fully online. Now you can apply for a permit, make permit payments, and even upload plan submittals. All you need to do is register an account through our Building Citizens portal, and you'll have full access to their catalog of online services. This is another way for the city to limit in-person contact as well as remain green through our online digital platform. This online digital move is just around the corner, so be on the lookout for these changes. For more information, email us at dsbuilding@cityofparis.org or visit cityofparis.org/building. And that's it for your weekly update. Don't forget to follow us on the Paris Today Facebook page, and be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at City of Paris, or subscribe to the PTV YouTube channel for around-the-clock continued coverage from wherever you are on your tablet or smartphone device. From the Clarence Muse Center in Perris, California, I'm Stephen Hale, and that's the Muse.